So I want to talk about something. Last night I went to my house and I started talking to my son about the Muslim religion and the research that I've been doing in the last couple of weeks, and how I started reading the Quran and all this. And he was washing the dishes. He's 16 years old. We've always believed in God, don't get me wrong. I've made my kids read the Bible, and we would pray together and all that. So basically our religion was in our house. We just didn't belong to a certain religion. And he said, Mom, you know that I've been considering the Muslim religion, also Christianity. He's like, I just didn't know which one I wanted to be because they have a lot of similarities. And mind me, I didn't know that he's been doing his own research. He amazed me and surprised me with all the knowledge that he had and the understanding and how the Western world has been deceived about Muslims. And let me tell you how greatly deceived people are here. Yesterday, I started talking to one of my friends as well about the Muslim religion. And right away, the first thing she said was, oh my God, those are the Islam people. They are terrorists. And she just went on and on about it. And I let her go on and on about it. And then I told her, you know what? You are also deceived. I said, that's not true. I said, so you're trying to tell me that everyone in Christianity is KKK because the KKK and the Nazis claim to be Christians, and they have committed genocide and they have murdered innocent people in the name of God. And she didn't know what to say. And I said, listen, in every country there is terrorist people. And I'm not saying that there isn't terrorist people in the Middle East, like the Hamas, for example. I said, but they use religion to commit crimes, to make it seem that God is okay with that, but God is not okay with that. I told her, that's the problem here in the Western world. People like you that are so deceived, and anytime that Muslim is brought up or Islam, you right away assume they're terrorists. And I promise you, it's not the mentality of every American in the United States, but a lot of ignorant ones have that mentality. And it's really sad because the government here and just the people here in general, that's what they have pushed, always that narrative that Muslims, a lot of them are terrorists, and to not trust any of them because we don't know which ones are the terrorists. And it's an awful thing to live under. I've always known that that was a bunch of BS. In reality, the terrorist is the government of the United States. They're the terrorists. They're the ones who terrorize the world. And it's horrible that this is all happening, and that, these poor innocent children and people are dying over, just like lame excuses that they use to try to take over, that, they call them the worst names ever. And they don't want to accept them because of a religion and because of just so many things that have been going on over there. And I think it's horrible. I think it's horrible that a lot of people in the Western world have that mentality. But I do also see, and I've been seeing it here on TikTok, that a lot of people over here are starting to wake up, are starting to know the truth. A lot of people have been reading the Quran. A lot of people have been interested in joining the Muslim religion, and it's one of the fastest growing religions in the world. And I see why now. It's for a reason. And the deception is just honestly really, really horrible here in the Western world, and people here really need to get educated in the real truth, because right here, with this Illuminati government, people are deceived and brainwashed, and who knows what else. I wouldn't doubt there's curses on people. I don't know why, but I just feel that in my heart. And it's just horrible. It's just horrible. And I really do hope that people come into a realization that they're making a huge mistake. Honestly, I've never received so much support from any group of religious people like I have from the Muslim community. And I really also want to thank you guys for that. In, you know, even in other platforms that I have, I've received so much, you know, support. So I'm grateful for that. I've never had that in my life. I think that I'm getting more clarity now in my life than ever before. I was lost. I was confused. I, you know, haven't been knowing who I am. I know that God loves me because I feel that he speaks to me, but you know, I needed to find where I actually belong, and I think that, you know, I'm there. I just got to learn more, and I still have a long way to go, obviously. But I hope that, you know, this video inspires other people, and also for other people to see and understand and do their research before they try to judge. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and free Palestine. Actually, before I go, I want to ask, what is the difference between Muslim and Islam? I see that some people tell me to look into the Islam, so I don't know the difference. Like I said, I'm kind of new to all this. I have been reading, and they have a lot of similarities. It's even very similar to Christianity from what I've read. So maybe somebody can help me with this.